Alex Dyson is a man of many talents. You may have heard him in the morning on Triple J, seen him performing at the Arias, or you may have even seen him jumping off the breakwater. But from humble beginnings in little old Warrnambool on the south coast of Victoria, Alex has made his way into becoming the voice that over 274,000 Australians listen to every morning. Hi everyone and welcome to This Happiness Podcast, the podcast where we tell the story of people who make you feel good. In this episode we are telling the story of Alex Dyson, radio presenter, politician, comedian and author. Now let's get into it. On the 22nd of June 1988, Alex Dyson was born. At the age of 4, his mother passed away from breast cancer, but despite this, Alex had a happy childhood. Looking back, he realises how good that it was. He was a shy, timid child, but he enjoyed his schooling years. Alex started his primary school at Jamieson Street Primary School. He continued his education at Warrnambool College where he studied arts. He particularly enjoyed graphic arts and mathematics. He originally had wanted to study architecture but decided to study creative arts at Melbourne Uni. However, he wanted to travel first, but this did not go to plan as Melbourne Uni was scrapping the course of the creative arts the year Alex planned to come back from overseas. He decided to go through the course before it was cancelled. Alex graduated with a Bachelor of Creative Arts. Alex and his friend Tom Ballard started their career on Warrnambool radio station 3-Way FM. The show didn't go very well as both Alex and Tom were very inexperienced, but they enjoyed it and worked well together. They sent audition tapes to Triple J, and when Tom was spotted doing stand-up comedy at Raw Comedy by the Triple J program director Chris Scadden, they were offered the shift in the early hours of the morning known as the graveyard shift. Although Alex was very talented at presenting, he felt like he didn't know what he was doing and everyone else did. However, when he was hosting with Tom made him feel comfortable and confident in his ability. Alex's talent was so prominent that in 2009 he and Tom were hosting the most popular program on Triple J, The Breakfast Show. Alex and Tom hosted this show until 2014. When Tom left Triple J, Matt O'Kine joined Alex until November 2016 when they both left Triple J. During this time, Alex got to travel around the world with Triple J. He interviewed a range of celebrities like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nirvana and Julia Gillard, organised events like the One Night Stand, a concert that Triple J would host in regional towns. Crowd surfed at these very events, and he won an ARIA award for Best Comedy Released with Tom Ballard for his album with some extracts from their radio show. These are just some of the highlights of a decorated career hosting radio. In 2019, Alex announced that he was going to be running for the seat of Wannon as an independent candidate in the federal election. Alex didn't like what politicians were doing and he felt that politics was seen negatively. He felt that the least he could do was get people to care who they voted for and to put a positive spin on politics. Alex's campaign featured a video of him showing his policies in the form of an interpretive dance. This video went viral and was seen nationally and internationally. This video turned the tables on how political campaigns are usually run, and politics were taken seriously but positively, all because Alex Dyson jumped off the breakwater. Wannon has been a safe coalition seat since the 1970s, yet Alex secured 10.3% of the votes. Alex decided to run for the seat of Wannon again in 2022. His campaign has been filled with funny and meaningful videos and skits with the hope of being able to make an impact in politics. Something that I found nice about Alex's campaign was when he sent out his voting preference card. Most politicians sent out their preferences already filled with options that will favour themselves rather than the community. Alex sent out his cards empty, except for his name with number 1. He did this with the purpose being that people research who they're voting for and for them to care about who they vote for, not just what the pamphlet says. I find this a great example of Alex's aim for society. Alex isn't running for the seat of wanting to benefit himself. He isn't running for the fame. He's running because he didn't like what was happening in Parliament and he wanted to make a difference. He wants people to care about who they vote for and to understand the political system. This is incredible what Alex is doing, and many people are getting behind him. We will find out if Alex becomes the member for Wannon on Saturday the 21st of May, but what's for sure is that because of his efforts, people are taking an interest in politics, and he has certainly put a positive and humorous twist on politics. Alex doesn't know what's in store for him in the future. Living in the moment is important for him. He's taught me how to make the most of life and how life can take you to mysterious and wonderful places. But most importantly, he's made me and many other thousands of people smile and have a laugh. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.